Vlog.
What the fuck is up with the world? What the fuck is up with everybody, man? I really feel bad for everyone in this entire world. It's really fucked up. Just everybody's just fucked up. Fucking, I've got a newspaper here, and you know what that means, because I'm gonna show you if you don't.
We're just gonna turn right here to page number 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, look at that bitch. Alright. Page 3 girl. So fucking, we'll get back to her in a minute, because, she's part of this story. So fucking... Now, I guess everybody knows about all this Bin Laden shit going on, and I was just looking here, and there's Bin Laden's son, and apparently he's suing America for the, for the death of his dad. Now, how the fuck, first of all, can you sue a country? I've never heard of anybody doing that. Now, second of all, I just feel bad for the guy. Look at the guy, man. Come on. Who's that? Who's that? I feel bad for the guy. I mean, look at him. He looks like a nice guy, right? Probably not, but he looks nice. And I feel bad, dude. The guy's dad gets killed and he wants to sue a country. Does he actually think that America is actually going to let him win the case? I mean, are they actually going to pay him after they were the ones who wanted his father dead? That's fucked up. Now, you gotta think. I mean, is he thinking? He's not thinking. Because I know he's not thinking. If you actually if somebody kills your dad and they were wanted, and you think you're going to sue those people and you're actually going to get money, you're wrong. I just feel bad. People are so screwed up. Now, yeah, Bin Laden concocted a fucking plan to destroy all that shit, that he did back in 2001. But, maybe he doesn't deserve to just be hunted and killed. Maybe they should have put him on trial. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But America were the ones that allowed it. Now, if you've seen the movie Loose Change, it's all about that kind of shit. And I know some people don't believe it, but you gotta really listen to the movie. It's really good, and it brings up a lot of things that you wouldn't normally get to hear about. They talk about how, they knew it was coming, and they let it happen to have a reason to go to war, for a totally different reason. And they talk about how not too long before it all happened, there was a day where they took out all the bomb-sniffing dogs that worked in the building. They weren't allowing anything like that in the building, and then they point out that during the buildings falling down, you have to look at how they're falling down. They fall straight down, and that wouldn't really happen, especially where the planes hit them. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the foundations of those buildings. The buildings would have stayed standing up. Even if the tops of the buildings crumbled, they just wouldn't have fallen like they did. And they point out little spots in the video where you can see little tiny explosions happening all the way down the building, like out the sides of the buildings. So it was like a detonation, and the buildings just straight down. That wouldn't happen just from those planes. It would not happen. I mean, you can argue with me all you want, but I really believe this is true. So it wasn't all just fucking Bin Laden's fault. I mean, they could have tried to stop it if they knew it was coming. They could have done something to stop it from happening. And they point out some other things too that were pretty interesting, like Flight 93 that supposedly crashed in Pennsylvania. They point out that there were absolutely no plane parts found anywhere near that crash site. It was just a big hole, and they found like a few pieces of metal, but it didn't look like plane parts. And they talk about how Flight 93 landed in Ohio and people were paid off to keep quiet. It's pretty interesting, though, when you hear it, when you watch the movie. And then they point out at the Pentagon how they point out that the hole that was in the Pentagon from the plane couldn't have been a plane because there were no holes where the wings would have been. It was just a small hole, not even as big as a plane, and they were saying that it could have been a cruise missile, and there are absolutely no video footages available for anyone to see the plane hitting the Pentagon. So they're not letting anyone see the footage, basically, of what hit the Pentagon. So they could have done that, themselves. It's all pretty interesting. It's called Loose Change. If you get to see it, see it. I feel bad for this guy, and at the same time, what his dad did, plan out was pretty fucked up. But I don't think they handled it right. I guess they were worried about him getting away again. I don't know, whatever. So that's one thing. And then we got this naked chick right here. Now, they're saying here about this girl that people are saying that she looks like a young version of a lady that was the sex kitten of France back in the 50s. And she wants to go to an old people's home to get their opinion on that. Now, come on, man. This fucking girl's gonna go to an old man's home and sit there and fucking tease old men that can't do shit to her. Get the fuck out of here. That's fucked up. People are fucked up. I don't know, man. I don't know what everybody's doing. Why can't people just be friends, dude? This world would be so much better if everybody was just a fucking friend to everybody. Or if you didn't want to be somebody's friend, you just keep to yourself. Don't fucking do any of this shit, man. Everybody's fucked up. And then we got Simon Cowell here. He makes the front page of the paper. The biggest headline. What the fuck is this shit? Who wants to hear about this shit? Now, if the news is that uninteresting to where Simon Cowell has to have the main headline, I don't know. It's just all pretty stupid. By the way, I had some people asking me about my X Factor audition. I did get through on the first day. It was an 11 and a half hour wait. I sat around all day. Went to a judge. I sang a little bit of song that I sang, and the guy was undecided. So he sent me to another guy, and that guy put me through. So I had to go back the next day, and there were 2 auditions the next day. And I did the first one, and I got through that, and I didn't get through the second one. So the next step would have been TV. But I guess I'm not pretty enough to go on TV, so they didn't want to put me through. But there was an old man there with a unicorn head on a stick who got through, and he couldn't really sing for shit. So really, this shit's all set up. This is all stupid, fucked up shit. This shit. There was a lady going around for X Factor. Trying to find more people to audition that were good looking. So I guess they don't have enough good looking people, which I can actually say might be true because there weren't really a lot of good looking people when I was there. It was just like normal people, And the girl went up to this guy in a bar. He was like 20 or something, 19. I don't know how old he was. 20, yeah, something like that. And she was trying to get him to go to X Factor because he was good looking. And he said, no, she was giving him a card that would allow him to skip all these pre-auditions and go straight to TV audition. And he said, no, I can't sing, I don't want to do it. And she kept bugging him, trying to get him to do it. And he still was like, no, I can't sing, I'm telling you. She was like, it's okay, you don't have to be able to sing. You have the look, you need to go on. And he was with some friend of his, and he was saying, Mom, but my friend can sing, why don't you get him on, And he wasn't good looking enough, so she didn't want to talk to his friend. Everything's fucked up, man. Why are people so fucked up? I don't know. It's all fucked up. I think my wife's somewhere. Oh no, that's the neighbors. Never mind. Yeah, everything's just like, everybody's greedy, everybody's stupid, stingy, and fucking all kinds of fucked up, man. I hate everybody except for the cool people like me. Okay, so anyways, pretty soon I'm gonna have a review coming up for this cube, the A4F. Jeffrey from iCube Mart, like I've said before, has a review on this cube on his channel. He's saying things about it, though, that aren't true. He's saying it was never out for sale, it never will be, you can't get it anywhere, Alpha sent it to him for free, blah, 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 whatever. Fucking, don't know how much of that is true, but I know that you can get it. It was out at one point or another. They stopped making it, but you can still get it on eBay. Guy named Bucket on YouTube here was the guy who originally gave me the link, and I went and got it. So it's a really great cube, and I'll talk all about it on Friday on my review. So it'll be on both channels. You can check it out anywhere. You can watch it twice and watch it on both channels if you want, and that will make me happy. And that's about that, and that's fucking that, and yeah, that's no more, and there's nothing else to talk about. So this vlog is done! Ha 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 ha!